Okay, here we go. Yeah. So, yeah, close picture. Okay, top of the Eastern Conference. 20 games left. So many games left. So I'm gonna go with John Wall. Um, Decline. Okay. Let's do practice. We get him. I'll walk. Oh, 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 oh. Mm-hmm. We can do this. Come on. Swish!
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go.
Swish! Four jumpers from the wing. 1 point for a make, -2 for a miss. Oh my god. This is gonna be crazy. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Hoop, 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 hoop. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Take a bow. Mm-hmm.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be tough. I hate beating a pro.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro.
Yeah, I'm bad at this. Okay, I think I might do better this time. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. That's bad. Ooh, ooh.
Nice work, nice work.
That's my boy.
Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
Oh, that's always tough for me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Drop the bit. Drop the bit. Drop the bit. You know, drop the bit. Can I get on this fish? Ooh. Okay, let's get back to the game now. Oh! God damn. What's a dunk? Who? God damn. What's a dunk?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2 wins to none. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season.
Thank you.
Just
Thank you.
defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did. Yeah. Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Let's go. Let's beat them up.
We're broadcasting from Atlanta as the Hawks take the hardwood here at the Phillips Arena. First game of this trip here for the Pelicans. They're hoping to start it off with a W. And this is a dangerous team, there's no doubt about it, with the Western Conference's fourth best record.
And I think for New Orleans, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They look to be a dangerous team. I wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now I'm a believer.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Hazonia, and it's Pachulia in at the center. And so here is New Orleans, following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. Here's Evans.
I got this cover, boys.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Come on.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Dishes it to Holiday. Down low. That's good from Davis on the assist by Holiday.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A-game rolling tonight.
The professor passes to Millsap. Hawks passing it around. Teague with a clean look. No good with the triple. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Evans missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ingles kicks to Horford. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ingles. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
No, he couldn't take that. He will make it.
Here's Hazonia. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. That's good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The professor passes to Millsap. Here's the professor.
That's your ball.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I got you.
And how about the bounce pass there being used
I got
to
you, bro.
perfection?
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, that's a pretty good improvement over last
Take
season.
the 3.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Hazonia. On the wing, Evans. Saw him with 10 points last game.
Watch it, guys.
Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Here's the professor, guarded by Holiday.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's the professor. Pachulia with the steal. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up. Pachulia dishes to Evans. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
What's happening,
Battles
guys?
through traffic and lays it in. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Kevin, that was really a tremendous effort. I mean, I thought they were coming all the way back. What a great fourth quarter of basketball. Just not enough to take it all the way.
And man, I tell you what, they had everybody in the building on the edge of their seats in that one. What an amazing comeback that would have been.
Here's the professor after Drew Holiday scored.
Oh my
And
God.
now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh my
and that
God.
one's good. Davis has got
This is
6.
turnover.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic.
Get your head in the
Need to
game.
calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Simple.
Get
And
your
the
head
Hawks
in
will
the
go down
game.
Side or run some pick and roll up top.
And he's checked in for Horford. Humphries comes in for Paul Millsap. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Now, here is Humphries. And the pass to Henderson. To the left side wing. Here's the professor. And he overshot that one, missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Here is Williams. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Stolen by Thompson.
That's another turnover. Come on.
59 seconds left to play here in the first.
It's still
Anderson, a
both of them.
screen on Humphries. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A nice shot by Kufis.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Williams after Henderson's miss. Thompson in the corner. The tray. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Hawks trail by 9. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Schroeder.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Dennis Schroeder. 2 shots.
That one is off. Donald Sloan's checked in for the professor.
I'm sorry, guys. I had no idea what happened. It's playing crappy. Drew Holiday.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters. Not nearly quick enough.
I get him
And
back
then
in
they gave up
this.
Their fair share of those
Get your head in the
point-blank
game,
shots on
boys.
the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with the professor, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Jeff Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves just played phenomenal.
back.
He finished with 25 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
He feeds it to Ingles. No good.
Come on,
Evans with
Ingles.
some nice D. Pelicans leading by 6. And here's Holiday. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Here's the professor. And it falls
Yes.
over the rim and in. The professor's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, risky shot there, size-wise,
Get him
but
back.
the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw, good, Holiday. That one is no good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Evans kicks to Holiday. Horford with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Now here's Millsap. 9-point game his last outing. Down low. Puts up the baby hook. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Millsap. Pelicans leading by 3. 1:57 left to play here in the half. Here's Hezonja. Nailed from 3-point land. Hezonja's got 7 points in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Ingles. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
No.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing we want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Pelicans shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've shot the ball well
He said
this season
no.
in terms of their attempts. 81%.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Evans passes to Holiday. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And now a 9-point Pelican lead.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
For New Orleans, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Davis sets a screen. Holiday dishes to Davis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent
Another turnover. Good,
and he can extend the lead to double digits.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Inside, here's the Professor, and that one's good. The Professor's got 8 here in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hot.
Now here's Evans. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing, and that one's good. Evans has got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans. Here's the Professor on deep.
Woo! Yes!
The Professor's got 15 points.
Yes!
And that does it for the first half of play. Pelicans lead by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half, we need to come out with more urgency.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, a visibly frustrated young man.
Thanks so much, Doris. And we'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back in there for the start of the third quarter. This break. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull on away here in the third.
Check out the game for the Professor. 15 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Hezonja. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Hezonja. Here's Davis. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Davis has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pelicans. Millsap kicks to Ingles. Horford. And he gets the bucket.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
There's the screen. Evans passes to Pachulia. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Mark down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Pachulia.
Oh, my God.
Here's Holiday. He has 5. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Feeds to Davis. Outside Holiday. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Hawks #1.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
Atlanta making a switch here. Humphries checked in. And then for New Orleans, Koufos comes in for Anthony Davis. And Hollis Thompson subbed in for Tyreke Evans. And the Hawks making a change here. Sloan's checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here. The Hawks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Pass to Anderson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Thompson passes to Slaughter. The dish now to Anderson. Outside Holiday. Puts up a 3. That's good. Holiday's got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's the Professor, guarded by Holiday. The shot's good from the Professor.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Outside Holiday. They set the pick. To the inside, Anderson. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Here's the Professor. No good from outside.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Thompson dishes to Holiday. Anderson outside. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. They get a hand on it. Shoots it.
Come on.
And it's New Orleans.
Are you kidding me?
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd.
I'm sorry I couldn't do that. It is the gap to 5.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
Way in the NBA statistically. 3rd in free throw percentage. 5th in assists. And they show up also in the top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. That's because they've really made a commitment at the defensive end.
And you know, their free throw shooting overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games, and you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Slaughter passes to Koufos. On the wing, Thompson. Anderson kicks to Williams. There's a good screen. 4 on the clock. The rebound by the Professor.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciates it.
And he gets it to go. The Professor's got 8 points in the quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Williams. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And then we have a chance to check out Freak here. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 36, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
And he's good on the second. The Hawks trail by 7. From deep 3-point range. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from 3-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. 3rd, Drew Holiday. And, of course, Freak.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
No doubt about it. And being as accurate from three-point land as these guys are makes them that much more valuable as point guards. Opposing defenses have to worry about their passing and their shooting.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And O'Quinn kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes to O'Quinn in the corner. Henderson with it. The three-pointer, no good. Pelicans leading by 7. Williams with the ball, outguarded by the professor. A nice shot by Anderson.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And he gets it to go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
The screen from Thompson. Anderson is screen on Henderson. There's a screen. Outside Williams. Now the feed to Pachulia. And that one's good. Pachulia's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you got to love that assist by Darren Williams.
The professor passes to O'Quinn. Here's the professor. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from the professor. So for the Pelicans, Davis comes in for Anderson. And it's Hezonja in for Hollis Thompson. Both free throws good from the professor. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Right wing. Kicks it to Davis. He dishes it to Williams. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Schroeder. No good. And here at the end of the third. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back.
I gotta play.
Al Horford is checked in for Humphries. Joe Ingles comes in for Gerald Henderson. And the professor subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Pelicans also changing it up. Anderson, he's checked in for Koufos. Hollis Thompson comes in for Tyreek Evans. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Hezonja. Millsap, the power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with the professor. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Free throw, good, Anderson. New Orleans making a switch here. Pachulia is checked in. And both free throws good for Anderson.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's the professor. Millsap a screen on Williams. Teague. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. It's good. And the New Orleans Raiders got to just 7 on the basket for Millsap.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Williams dishes to Anderson. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Misses from short range. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. There's the triple. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from the professor.
Yes, just 4
now,
points.
Just a
We can do it,
4-point
boys.
Pelican lead.
We can do this.
Outside Holiday. There's a screen. He kicks to Anderson. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we'll get.
Here's Horford in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, I was able to listen in on on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Evans comes in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Hezonja in for Williams. The Hawks trail by 4. Dishes it to Ingles. Hawks passing it around. Got it. Nice one there from the Professor. The Professor's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Seems to me as though they've kicked it into another gear here. I love the way they're moving the ball around now. Everybody's
I told you.
And everybody's ready to pass and catch and shoot.
I think I should stop taking stupid shots and pass better too. Too many turnovers.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Evans, left side. .13 feet away. Ingles with the rebound. And has gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Boom! Booyah!
Tie this game up, guys.
Strap those belts on, fellas. This is going to be one heck of a finish. I can just feel it reverberate.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to let our ball out just a little bit to get ready for this ride.
You wouldn't need so much in the press room before the games. Maybe be comfortable like we are. Outside Holiday. Nice D from the Professor. Outside T. To the middle. Millsap.
Yes!
And they shake it off
Finally take the lead.
giving them a boost here in the second.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Finally.
They set the pick. Evans gets to Holiday. To end the run. Connects. A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, it's just a fantastic effort they're getting from Drew Holiday right now.
Pass to Ingles. Teague drives in. Comes up empty down low. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Holiday kicks to Evans.
Crazy.
5 to shoot. Back to Holiday. Misses the 3. The Professor. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime.
Man.
And it's the Hawks to start out. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Professor out there with Teague. And it's Ingles in at the small forward.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Evans outside. Davis setting the pick for Evans. The pass to Holiday. Now here's Pachulia. He's covered closely. It's Davis with the drive. That is good. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Feeds to Ingles. Here's Horford. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. There's the pick. Holiday attacking. Again, Holiday missing. And Atlanta has possession.
Give me a good pass.
And that one
Come
goes
on,
out of
Teague.
bounds. Last touch
Come
by
on.
Teague.
Got sloppy
Come
in a close
on.
game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Teague, come on.
Evans kicks to Holiday. Here's the screen. Davis against Horford. Davis, the pass to Holiday. He feeds it to Pachulia, and he gets it to go.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Here's the professor, picked by Horford. 13 feet away. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Evans. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Millsap, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Sorry, Millsap.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Atlanta. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
I can make the last one. I need to make 1 3-pointer. Make some noise, crowd.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Here's the professor. Outside Teague, picked by Humphries. For the 3. Teague can't hit.
Stop doing shit like that.
There's 48 seconds left in the first overtime. And the wide open shot from Evans. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Nice break here. Here come the Hawks. Pulls it from the elbow.
Oh, right here. Come on.
Clark,
oh,
a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
To the inside. Davis. Yes.
No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
He nails it.
Yes.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Oh. Of course. You have to stop them from making anything and everything you can do.
Now Evans. Out left to the wing. Here's Azania. Can't knock in the 3. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this.
This is the first time I've ever gone to second overtime. Like, the first ever time for a second overtime. This is going crazy. This is going crazy.
Well, we thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number 1 might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Now here's Schroeder, guarded by Holiday. And here's Evans. Pass to Hazania. From past the arc. And again, no good by New Orleans.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the backcourt.
Now here's Schroeder. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Holiday. The dish to Pachulia. And Holiday kicks to Davis.
That's a wall.
Rebound Atlanta. Ingles has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Teague. Pass to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. And Pachulia pulls it down.
What is happening?
Pachulia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
What is happening?
Holiday dishes to Davis. Kicks it out to Evans. It's in there. Davis with the assist. 14 points for Tyreke Evans.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You have to stay attached to him.
Give me 3.
Now here's Schroeder.
Give me 3 or Quinn.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Yeah, mistakes like that derail any team.
Atlanta making some changes. Humphries comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And the professor subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Pelicans also changing it up. Kufis checked in for Anthony Davis. Anderson comes in for Tyreke Evans. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Teague. Here's the professor. Money!
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass.
Yes!
You just can't ever give up on a
It's
play.
just a
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope to alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Tyreke Evans is checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Darren Williams.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Here's Teague. Unloads. It's good! And it is a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
I'm gonna win this.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Believe in you guys. Come on, don't make me.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
Just to believe in you guys. No side, we gotta go. Anderson, we gotta do it. Schroeder, we gotta do it.
Okay, guys, we are down, but not out. Focus and execute. Let's go.
Here's the professor. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Okay. I was supposed to get 40 points here and I just screwed it up. I guess we're just glad to lose.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
What point? Like we went to 3 overtimes.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
That's crazy.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
fuck this shit up.
From deep. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. An amazing game lasting multiple.
Tyreek, what was
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Tyreek, fuck you.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunity.
Supposed to be me.
He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious.
That's a promise. Carmelo. Spike Lee. That's 2 losses, man. I gotta get back to this. Okay, back there.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Looking at the Bucks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis. They dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his team may say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game.
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Phillips Arena. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. This game is part of the travel schedule for Milwaukee. And 8th place in the East, they're in the playoff hunt.
Well, this is a bounce-back game for them, guys. I mean, they faced this team once before and came up empty-handed. So looking for a different outcome tonight, both for their confidence and then don't forget to try and win that season series.
Yeah, they want to have a shot to win the series next time they play, so they know how important this game is.
We're winning the series, don't worry.
I expect to see a really strong effort.
We'll beat them the last time.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. And it's Monroe in at the 5 spot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup. But that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Carter Williams hits them both. Here's the professor. Hawks passing it around. Ingles kicks to Millsap. Dishes it to Horford. Out to the right wing. The shot's good from the professor.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
It's Parker with the drive. Drops it in from 11 feet. Parker's got his first bucket of the night.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
It's stolen by Carter Williams. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 3 points his last outing. Parker right side from 11 feet away. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions. And unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And, you know, Greg, that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that. I mean, the longer it stays close, the more the underdog starts to believe it can win.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's the professor. Carter Williams covering. And that one's good. Millsap.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's the professor. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is my house.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Let's believe that.
And stolen by Horford. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Carter Williams, and that one's good.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
To the inside, the professor, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I mean, even from over here, pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
All free throws good from the professor.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
We talked about the keys to this game, and he singled out Paul Millsap as a player they've simply got to be mindful of. Coach told me he's always been an energy guy, someone you have to locate and box out every possession. But he's developed his offensive game to the point where he's more than just a hustle guy. He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the shot is good.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Millsap against Monroe. Takes the 13-footer, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. 5th best, the Bucks.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Now here's Carter Williams. 17 points for him last game against Memphis.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring and setting up his teammates.
And Atlanta has possession. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go. Here's the professor. And too long on the shot. The Bucks trail. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams.
I start well, then start to get into it.
We need to calm down.
It's like getting cold.
Too many shots early in the clock.
Then for him, he's around 6 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Horford. Humphries comes in for Paul Millsap. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Now here's Smart. His last outing, he had 8 points. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. Good.
How's that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside, Martin. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Smart.
Bucks foul.
40 seconds left to play here in the first. Schroeder passes to Humphries. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down low. The rebound by the Bucks. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
There's the bucket. Good.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Henderson dishes to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good from the Professor. The Professor's got 10 points. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Hawks lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot block, and it does intimidate them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court for Atlanta, Dennis Schroeder is out there with T. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Millsap in at the 4-man position.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit it up. He ended up with 38 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring.